Okay, well, good. If you pull out those questions, we can have a look at them. Guys, are you working on your coursework, or are you doing something else? Coursework. Okay, that's fine. Just a little bit quieter, please. Okay. So, am I looking at the first two rows are Charles? Is it? Are you Charles? Yeah. So, what we're thinking is, if there's some questions you want me to do because you're confused, and that could be from the test yesterday, or it could be from the sample papers. So, Mo, you have something.
I have 2 questions.
Wait, let me get my pen. Where the?
Yeah, we need 2 that I got.
Right. Well, where the heck is my pen?
Which ones are C14 or A9? C14 and A9? The only ones that are
Right.
yeah, A9. They're also
Right. Which one am I looking at?
C14 and A9.
C14 first. Oh, you can't see. I'm going to C14 of that one. Yeah, I just like that one.
I'm just really confused.
It's turning on. So I'll just draw it while it's loading. So you have a circle, isn't it?
Yeah, circle with a triangle in
Can you fling it around? I'll have a look. Yeah, I got it. So there's an A at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then it goes through the center. And how far out does it go? It goes up to B. Okay.
Radius 2.
Hold on. And this is A? No. This is A?
Yeah.
B? C.
No, C is in the middle.
Ah,
Yeah.
C is here.
Middle of the circle.
Oh.
And then O is in the corner. O is in the corner.
This here.
Yeah.
And the radius, what do you know?
The radius is 2.
Radius is 2.
And the angle AOB is 30 degrees.
This is 30.
Yes. Find
Find 80.
No! See, this is a stupid thing. They didn't say find AB. They said find the, what's it, abscissa?
Yeah.
Is that the word?
Yes.
So, I was telling young Peng yesterday that I've never seen that word before this exam. Yeah, I had to look it up. So what that word means, if I say the abscissa of AB, it means you project AB down to the horizontal and you get this length.
The base?
Yeah, I know. So, anyways, look, you know that word now. Okay? No, well, it is, but the problem is we don't have any lengths here. So we'll have to work it out, okay? So that's 30. What else do you know? Oh, you know that that's 2 and that's 2. Because the radius is 2. Okay? What's 120?
Like you draw a line. You draw a line from C to A.
C to A. Oh, this here is, this is 60.
120.
Are you oh, because it's 90 and 30. Goodness sake, yeah, so that's 90 and 30 is 120. So 120, oh yeah, of course, it's 180, so that's 120. Yeah, and this is also 2. So you can use the cosine rule to get that. Yeah. And you know that this is 2. Well, let's get this side here. So AB squared equals 2 squared plus 2 squared minus 222 cos 120.
But I did this stupid thing in the exam.
Hold on. What you get for AB? Can someone type that in? With or without the root?
Without the root.
Okay, so it's root 12, which is 2 root 3. Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, that's 120. Could we know this angle?
No, this is
Sine
I'm just trying to think what is the easiest way to get one of the angles on this triangle. You know? So, like, that's 30. I don't want to use the sine. I feel like I shouldn't have to use a sine rule. There should be some way to get one of the angles. That's 120. Ah! This is an isosceles triangle. Yeah. So, the two sides are equal. So, it's 30 and 30. Which means that's 60. So, you could say that cos 60 is this d that they want over 2 root 3. So what if you type in 2 root 3 cos 60, what do you get?
I think there's a rule that if you have an isosceles, 1, 1, and I forgot the number, it's always. I think it's root x, like if the two sides are 1, 1, and the left side is. You know it?
Well, don't. Why don't you look it up? Yeah. Okay. If you need to write that down, please do. We can look at the next one. I'd be impressed if anyone got that yesterday.
I got
I
it.
found A, B, I think.
Yeah. And was one of the answers 2 root 3?
No, there was no 2 root 3.
Yeah.
There was a 4 root 3. That's why I chose that because I was close.
I didn't know that's what they're looking for because I don't know what the best.
Yeah.
Sorry, Stephen?
Yep.
Is there a way of doing like a calculator, sine inverse 5?
Do what?
Like sine inverse
Oh,
5
1.
x.
Yeah, open bracket sine the angle, close bracket, the power.
Or like if we
Yeah. Right, what's the next?
It's for 45.
It's for 45. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Right, next. Which one next?
A9.
No,
A9?
Can you do
Wait, after because that
B8.
was the hard one.
B8?
B8's
No,
complete square.
I9.
I9?
Yeah, that one.
Can you read it to me?
What is the coefficient of x power 6?
No,
In the expansion of
Yeah, okay. Yeah, go on.
9? No, 9 outside. 3 over x power 3 minus x power 3 over 3 to the power of 8.
You want the x6 one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Coefficient of x.
Okay. So, what you need to do here is, it's 9, okay?
Binomial, right?
It's binomial, yeah. So, if you will have here 8c something, okay?
it's 3.
Well, we'll fill the numbers in a moment. 3 over x cubed with a power, and then minus x cubed over 3 with a power, okay? Now, we need to figure out what the power is.
Why is it? Okay.
You want the
You want x6. You want x6. Now, do you know if this is, we'll just say this is power m and this is power n. You know that m plus n must equal 8, right? But you also know that you need to get an x6. Now, how much x, what's the power of the x in the numerator?
3. So it's
3.
2.
No, it's 3n.
So it's 2.
And in the denominator? 3m. So you need 3n minus 3m to equal 6. that's the right choice of powers to make it 6. Hey, do you need to... Who do you need? We can pause for a minute, yeah?
Okay, no, I just wanted to speak to your thing, but maybe...
Oh no, yeah, the people at the back are working on something different to the people up the front, so you can take him out to the back. Yeah, that's fine, yeah, no problem. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so here, are we okay with that? 3n minus 3m equals 6. Because it's 3 and n.
Yeah.
So that power is 3n.
Yeah.
And this power is 3m.
Yeah.
The power of x.
And the final power of x will be this minus this.
Oh.
And we need that final power to be 6. So it means we need n minus m to equal 2. And n plus m to equal 8. Well, if you add these together, you get 2n equals 10. So then this guy here, that must be 5, and this one here must be 3. Now let's check that out. That would be x power 15, and this here would be x power 9, and x power 15 over x power 9 is x power 6. And this here could be 3. So if you were to type in 9, 8c3, 3 cubed, and then minus 1 over 3, 5, and don't worry about the x's, that will give you the coefficient.
Minus with x's.
Is that one of the answers?
Yeah, it's none of these.
Haha, yeah, okay.
56.
It's 56.
Uh, that was mean of me. Yeah?
So can you...
One sec. Yeah,
I...
yeah, one.
I have a question.
Coursework. I'm going to have to prioritise the Charles people because of their exam. So once we get a chance then. I 8. Okay.
Just use the rules.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done, you know? That's like me saying, just use the maths things you do to find the maths answer. It's
No, but you
easy.
gave us like the 6 formulas. Just use them.
He asked about the Cotan formula yesterday.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
like, what is
That's
this?
true.
Yeah, then I found the cotant formula and then
Find it by luck.
no, not by luck.
By the aid.
Let's have a look. Can you give me what was the equation?
Sine 2x
Yeah,
cos 2x
yeah.
over cotan x.
Simplify basically.
Expressed in terms of sine only.
So there's 3 problems. Firstly, you have a 2x instead of an x. That's the first problem. Second problem, you have a cos. And the third problem,
Why is the 2x a problem?
because I think it said, oh well maybe not, I just said sine, did I just say in terms of sine or in
Yeah,
terms of sine x?
Sine.
Oh fine, well then the 2x isn't a problem then. So actually for the moment we'll just keep it as 2x. Cos 2x is cos squared x minus sine squared x, and cotan x is cos over sine. So that's cos over sine. I'll bring the sine to the top. What is cos squared? That's 1 minus sine squared. Now, I have to do something about that cos x, don't I? What can I do about cos x? Ah, yeah. I forgot about that. Thank you. So if you replace that with 2 sine x cos x, I can cancel those. And then that means I have 2 sine squared x times 1 minus 2 sine squared x?
No, 2 sine x.
2 sine x is no square.
There's no.
Huh?
Oh, but
There
then
is square.
There.
yeah, this is
Oh yeah, and that sign make the square. So this is 2 sine squared x minus 4 sine 4x.
Yeah, but the answer that was right is sine x times sine 3x minus sine squared x.
Oh! Okay, so it's possible that this matches up with that. So I need to actually have a look at the answers, because what we're trying to do is not simplify, but trying to match it to one of the answers. Yeah, so when I look at these answers, I see lots of them have 3x in it. So it must mean I need to try and get a sine 3x in there. And the only way I can get a sine 3x is if I have some rule, like sine A plus sine B rule, perhaps. Or
What about if you take the common factor?
I think I should have taken a different turn earlier because I didn't know about the sine 3x. So I'll just start this one again, but I'll have the answer, the answers we could have here for. Okay. So when I look at all the answers, I see none of them have a cotan in the bottom. So I should change that into 2 sine x cos x cos 2x over sine cos over sine. Okay? And the cos is gone with that. So that leaves me with 2 sine x squared cos 2x. Now I need to try and think, is there any way I can match that up with one of these? How can I get a 3x here? I'm going to take, actually, do you know what? I'm going to take the sine x out, and I'm going to leave this as sine x cos 2x. Ah, I know what to do. I'll bring the 2 back in, and then I'll change that into sine x cos 2x plus sine x cos 2x? No, I don't know. Hang on. Would this work? No, that won't work.
You have a cube. You have a power 4.
No, I get it now. Don't you worry. You know the rule that sine A plus B equals sine A cos B plus sine B cos A. And then sine A minus B is sine, it's all the same except with the minus. So if you add them together, they cancel, and you have 2 sine A cos B would equal sine A plus B plus sine A minus B. So that's what I have here. I have 2 sine A cos B, so that's equal to sine x sine A plus B, so that's 3x, and then sine A minus B, which is plus sine minus x. Now you can take the minus out. Does that match one of them now?
Sine squared x.
Sine x, sine 3x minus sine squared x. And it matches B now. Yeah, that was an interesting one, wasn't it?
I didn't know to do this, and I got it right.
Yeah, but look, how can you check this on the calculator? You didn't need to do this. You could have done it this way. Give it back. Have you got your calculator? Right, watch the magic now. Have I got one? I've got 4 people with the calculator. So, what I want Arya to do is calculate answer A, but use x as 10 degrees. Okay, what I want you to do is answer B, but put in x as 10. Answer C, x is 10. And answer D, x is 10. And could you look at the original question and type in 10? No calculator? Do you have one? You don't even do the chart exam. It's interesting. What's cotan? Cos over sine. So, I'll put the sign on the top. So can you type in 10 degrees into this? Or you can type it in, yeah?
So if you did the previous step, what would you do?
If I did the previous
I
step?
mean the first way before
Can you give an answer?
the sign. No, the earlier you tried.
Oh goodness, I wouldn't know how to try and get from there to here. I felt I went down the wrong path. Yeah. What answer are you giving me? B, is it?
0.22.
Now you're in degree mode, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're giving me B, is it? No, you're giving me C. 0.22. Do you have A? You just have to like type in sine 10, don't you? Yeah.
That's 0.174.
0.174.
Yeah.
You're in degree mode,
Yeah.
and you type in sine 10.
Yeah.
What did you get for B? Okay, what did you get for D? Okay, and what did you get for the question?
0.05.
Ah, no. You and him were supposed to get the same answer. So that means one of you typed it in wrong.
Yeah, the final answer is yes.
So it was him.
What did I do wrong?
What did you get? 0.0566.
0566.
I know.
You did it wrong.
Because science.
I don't want to hear your excuses. 0.0566.
Yeah.
You got it? You see? I got all the tricks. So this is much quicker. Nobody thought of doing this yesterday.
I got it right.
Ah, the hard way. Good man. Are you okay with this trick?
See, I told you.
Can you M2?
M2? M2?
We got it right.
You got it right.
By luck.
You got it right and you want me to do it.
No, by luck. I don't know.
How do you know by luck? Oh, you just picked it randomly. Okay, fine. Let's have a look at it.
Is this the probability?
The bag. A bag contains 10 red, 4 green, 6 yellow. 10 red, 4 green, 6 yellow. And you take it out without replacement until 3 are removed. What's the probability of getting one of each colour? Probability of one of each colour. Okay? So there's 6 outcomes. You could think of it as probability of getting red, green, yellow, and then plus probability of
Yellow.
green, whatever, red, yellow, etc. But you realise all you're doing, each of these will be the same answer. You know, when you calculate this one, it would be, what's it, 10 over 20 times 4 over 19 times 6 over 18. This one here will be the same. Well, it'll just be in a different order, but it'll be the same. So it's just going to be this multiplied by how many?
6.
Which is 6 of them, because all you're doing is rearranging red, green, yellow. So the answer will be 6 times 10 over 20 times 4 over 19 times 6 over 18. Well, what's it as a fraction?
4 over 19.
What is it?
No, but that wasn't that.
There it is.
It was 1 and 1140.
Yeah.
I got this.
Hang on, what are you saying? That my answer in the video was wrong?
And answering the answer key is wrong.
Oh, well, I might just typed in the wrong letter, is it?
No, there's no.
And the answer key says
Okay, let's
that
No,
it's
the
1
answer
and
here-
1 for that one.
Using this gives us 4 over 19. It's one of the options, but the answer key says 1 in 1140.
Ah, okay, so I might have typed just the wrong letter then for that one.
Yeah.
Have you looked at the video of what I did? Okay.
See yesterday?
But that makes more sense. Because 1 in 1
See
1140.
Huh? You got it right? Good man.
But I did an X.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I need to change my answer for M2. Okay.
Can you do the square root after the quadrant?
Oh, okay. Why did I give you such hard ones? Oh yeah, I'm getting you ready. Okay, A9.
Might as well go through the whole paper.
Ah, no.
There's one more question.
You have all these videos online, don't you?
So what's the point of everything going on?
You can ask me stuff. Right, A9. Let alpha be an angle in quadrant 4 whose side is parallel to that line, and the line is 3y plus square root 3x minus 3 equals 0. So that means y equals minus root 3 over 3x plus 1. Yeah? What's wrong?
That's what SQRT means.
Yeah. Okay.
Really?
So this line is downward sloping. Guys, this line is downward sloping and it has a slope of minus root 3 over 3. So it means that this line here also has the same slope. Okay? So it means that if you come out root 3 units here, you go down 3 units there. No, sorry, I have that the wrong way around. It's if you come out 3 units here, you go down root 3 units here. Now, what are they looking for? Find the value of sine alpha. Okay, so if we sine is opposite of hypotenuse, so we need the hypotenuse here. So that's 9 plus 3 root 12, isn't it? Which is 2 root 3.
Yeah.
So if I just put an angle here, I call it beta. Sine beta is a half, isn't it? Now, wait, hold on. That's sine beta, okay? But they're not looking at beta, they're looking at alpha. And we measure angles around from the x-axis like this.
So it's minus.
So, yeah, ASTC. Angles in the fourth quadrant are negative. So if that would mean sine alpha is minus a half. Yeah.
You still get like minus 0.52 as the answer.
You got minus 0.52?
Yeah.
How?
0.5 cents.
How'd you get 0.52?
Radians? Is it in radians or
This is all degrees.
degrees? In degrees it should be 30. How's it 30?
Wait, what are you calculating? The alpha?
Yeah, 1,000.
Ah, they don't need the alpha. They said, what's the sine of alpha?
Sine of alpha.
But they don't, no, this is end.
Yeah.
Are you trying to work out the alpha?
Yeah.
They don't ask for the alpha.
Yeah, I'm confused.
What do you mean by
It says in the find the exact value of sine alpha. Let alpha be an angle in the fourth quadrant.
So you,
But it's in all quadrants.
Huh?
Alpha's in all quadrants.
Hang on. This isn't some kind of like define a godlike alpha that is in all quadrants at the same time.
Well, it is. Because it's 360.
Yeah, okay.
No, dude, no, you're losing your mind. The alpha's in the fourth quadrant. It's just the angle is quite
It's quite obtuse.
extremely so. Look, like alpha might be something like 300 degrees.
Yeah.
So it's in the fourth quadrant.
How come then when you sine inverse that value, you get oh, okay then.
E7.
All hail the alpha.
Wait, it says that the answer gives one A, right?
No, answer D says it's
A.
C.
See,
B7 is 4.
D7.
Oh,
D7.
where's B7?
D7?
No, the answer D says A. Yeah.
It's A. No, I think it's B. I don't know.
Which question are we talking about? This one?
D7.
D7.
No, not this one.
D7.
The inequality.
Because it doesn't make sense that.
You want to look at D7? It'll only take a minute. I don't think it's a long one, is it?
Yeah, it's not wrong.
D7.
You can even substitute.
I suppose you could, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll cross multiply. Okay? I'll divide. Okay? And I'll square. And so I get x squared plus 6x plus 9. Let me get rid of the 9. 9 minus 64 is 56.
Yes.
Minus 56. Isn't it? Oh, sorry, 55. So what are the two solutions here? 5 and 11? 5 and 11, is it? Yeah. X plus 11, x minus 5. So if you look here, it would be from minus 11 to 5. And it's less than 0, so it's under. So it'll be between minus 11 and 5. However, you cannot have minus 3.
Doesn't make it 0.
So, yeah, so you have to exclude from this set minus 3. Now, some people may allow minus 3 and some people may not. It all depends on how strict you want to be about it. So this is a little bit unfortunate because to me, no, it's actually not. Okay, it's, is that a 5? Oh no, it's the first one. Yeah, so the way they've written it is minus 11 minus 3 union minus 3 to 5, and they just excluded the minus 3 by skipping it in the middle. Now you could kind of make a case that you could have minus 3 because 16 over absolute of 0 is infinity, and infinity is bigger than 2, but you're not really allowed to put in minus 3, so it depends on the context. I wouldn't at this level take minus 3. Now what would worry me is if one of the answers was this and one of the answers was no solution. So then I'd be left thinking, did the person making the exam make a mistake and this is marked as the right answer? Or are they really trying to catch you out and no solution is the right answer? And that would just mess with my mind in the exam. But you should always stick with what's true and not try to second guess yourself. So in that case you would go with no solution. Yeah, so it looks like it's A. Yeah? Anything else? What did you get? How many wrong did you get?
3 or 2. I'm not sure.
That's okay. That has you on track.
Yeah, but like my biggest weakness is the area stuff. Whatever. Like I can't. For some reason, this doesn't work.
1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 6 people in front of me doing Charles' exam tomorrow. Your exam is finished at 11:30.
No, but we come 8:30.
Are you in a group? I'm supposed to meet with some students at 12.
Yeah. No, there's groups.
Am I meeting you at 12?
No.
No, we're 1, right?
Yeah, mine's. I'm in group 1:30.
Wait, don't go yet because I didn't take the attendance. Okay.
I have the schedule here. I see.
Yeah, but am I meeting you at 12?
For, no.
No, am I meeting you at 12?
For what? We
No.
don't have classes.
Did Connell not email? Some of you are free at 12, aren't you? Or do you have class?
No, chemistry A.
Chemistry A has a class that would be not done.
So you are free at 12.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I think yeah.
What
Wait.
time? Depends what time the interview.
Okay, let me ask you. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I think you're free at 12.
Me?
Well, whoever doesn't have chemistry. Have you got class at 12?
No, we don't. But I have an interview at 1:30. Chemistry. Charles' interview.
Yeah, we don't.
I just need to see you guys after the Charles exam.
Oh, that's this.
But I'm so curious, how will you extract this?
Oh, I have my ways. You'll
This is
see.
the schedule.
I think they put the camera on the forehead.
No. I use a car battery, and then what?
This is the schedule for the interviews.
I'm immune to it.
Some people have crap. Right, as soon as the Charles exam is over, come find me, so I can begin the extraction process before it disappears. Okay. Your exam will be in this room.
Yeah.
So I'll either be in the teacher's room or the canteen. Yeah? You'll be able to see me afterwards?
Yeah, my interviews have gone.
Yeah.
Do the questions get repeated?
Are you well? Say again?
The questions get repeated.
I find